Good morning, I've done it. I've acquired gas. What's gas? It's gear acquisition syndrome. This is where people who have too many of anything go and buy another. Like guitars. So I've only got 15 guitars, of course I need a new one. Well, it seems to be the same with us video people, because I've just bought myself a new camera. And it's the DJI Pocket 3. When I've been out filming, I've got two cameras. There's the one that's mounted in the front of the car, which is the Sony AX43A, and then I have on the seat beside me the Sony AX100, which is it's a bigger camera. And if I'm doing a drive-by shooting and I'm filming out the side, then I've got to hold this bulky camera and try and keep it steady, and it gets heavy. And so I thought, well, let's have a look at one of these new vlogging cameras and see what they're like. And, well, I took it for a run yesterday. Let's have a look at that to start with. Okay, this is our first run with the Pocket 3. Just going to check out at the moment. We're running 4K 25 frames per second. Few bunties wrapped around the dam there. I've been trying to work out how this gimbal works. I'm trying to get the whole thing to work. Start with, don't pack it out of the box, and then you've got to register the thing and that. Well, that done. Maybe it's okay for younger people these days, but tell them what a job. Anyway, which one's got it done? I'm trying to get used to the screen. It looks as though everything's on an angle, but of course, hello, yeah, I flipped the thing around, I did. That wasn't meant to happen. There we go. I put the thing around, and the screen that I'm looking at, of course, is looking as though it's on an angle, but in actual fact the gimbal is doing the job nicely, I think. Seems to be. Well, that's a little what. Guess that's only a 2x zoom, but it'll do the job for the moment. Now the Pocket 3, you can hold it in one hand, hold it just whereas at the moment it's only about a foot away from my 30 centimetres, I'm sorry for you young people, about a foot away from the face, and you can see, well, you can see more than you probably want to see at the moment because you're looking at my face, but it's very, very easy to hang on to when you're driving and wanting to film outside. The other thing to get used to was the fact that this thing is joystick driven. So rather than pointing the camera as you do with a normal camera, this one, you use the joystick and the gimbal turns around and you can actually drive pointing straight ahead but actually filming out to the side, like this. Certainly easier than holding the AX100 up there. Okay, we're down at Lower King. It's quite nice down here at the moment. Tide's coming in. Okay, now this is in vlogger mode, and you're putting up with my ugly mug for the moment. And all I got to do is push that button 3 times and it'll flip around, and there we go, we got something else to look at. Or if I just flip on that, it comes back to me again. Right, okay. Okay, so that was done with the rotational speed on fast. That will do that. Oh yes, a bit different. Just a bit different. Yeah, maybe not. Maybe not so different. So here we are in the vertical format. Yeah, what you do is rotate the screen and it sets it up accordingly. Switch it. And I'm now on the wide screen but still in the vertical format. Now the wide angle lens is in the left-hand home. I'm currently using the 16 neutral density filter. So, I see, and then we got the zoom working. Maybe that's why I was having a problem with it before, because it was zoomed in and we didn't want it zoomed in. Okay. Oh dear, so many things in this thing. It's actually quite a it's quite a functional little camera, but boy, it's going to take some getting used to, I think. It's certainly different to the camcorders that we've been using. Okay, out the front, there we go, good one. So what you got to get used to is you're not aiming it with a camera, you're aiming it with a button, joystick. That'll take a bit of getting used to. It's gone up fairly quick. Dodgy looking clouds over the back there. We're on 2 times zoom. Place here. For sale. $1 million I think that was. A kid on his bike. I used to be one of those once. This is Elizabeth Street. Check 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just doing a test in here. I've got the camera sitting over to one side while I'm watching the motor racing and having a cuppa, and I'm just blathering away into the microphone. So what do I think of this camera so far? Yeah, it's going to be quite useful, I feel. Just got to get used to working with a joystick rather than pointing the camera in the direction that I want to video. Yeah, that's going to be the main thing, because I was never any good on a joystick. Even with when I had the drone, I'd spend the thing spinning rather than trying to film what I wanted to film. So we'll see what happens. Got a lot to learn. It wasn't 24 hours ago I purchased it, so we'll see how we go. See you in the next one. Thanks for watching. And incidentally, that's my passenger seat. And it's usually empty, which means it gets all this crap on it. MacBook, binoculars, spare camera, power bank, food, that sort of thing. But generally we can say it's empty. And that's what I invite you to come and sit in your lounge room and watch the videos. Because that's the view you get out through the front door. Well, let's try the window to start with. If you enjoyed this video, you might like to check out this video, or maybe browse this playlist. There are over 700 videos just like these on this channel. Subscribe and hit the notification bell and we'll let you know when the next video is available. If you liked this video, hit the like button, comment, and feel free to share with your friends. Thanks for watching.